Let's take a look at the alerts related functionality in JobPro. Now, an alert can be related to a task where you've set a reminder to remind yourself or someone else or multiple people in relation to a task, where you can set it to remind X amount of minutes before the task starts. But also an alert can be where you can send internal messages to other JobPro users on the network, and they'll get a pop-up message on screen as well. So at a user level in JobPro, we can specify whether we actually want to receive alerts or not, and we can configure those alerts. So let's take a look at contacts. We use the quick view to get to an employee, and then on the employee screen we click on the user prefs tab. In here down the bottom left we've got a section for alerts or reminders related functionality. So for this current user we can specify to check every X amount of seconds for new messages. So messages here is coming from the comms module. So any messages that are sent internally between users, they're coming from the comms module. And also you can check for any tasks that are due. So in other words, alerts relating to tasks. We can also specify that when there is a new message or a new alert, to display the alert dialog box, but also to bring the alerts window to front. Now the use of these are that if you don't actually want the alerts window displaying or coming to front every time, instead what you'll have is that on every screen in the system, the alerts icon down the bottom left, you'll see that if you've got any alert, it turns yellow and it'll show the quantity of alerts that you have at that time as well. So you can click on the alerts button to bring you straight to the alert screen. Otherwise you can turn on these options here so you'll actually get a pop-up message as well as bringing the alerts window to the front. So let's take a look at a task. Create a new task. And for that task we can assign it to multiple contacts or just for the contact that created that task as well. Also we can specify multiple alerts or a single alert for that task. So already that's told us, because I'm actually logged in as Joe Blogs, that we've got a new alert. And in this case it's brought up the alerts screen because we specified that in the user prefs window. Normally obviously you'd be setting up a task here for a future date or time and setting up a reminder X amount of minutes or hours or days before the actual task starts. So we just take a quick look at the alert screen again that pops up. Here we've got the window. We can see that this alert is relating to a task, and we can click on that by viewing and we're straight into the tasks. So if we go back in here as well, we can also turn on and off alerts from being checked. We can also check now, and we can also dismiss all the alerts or messages that we have here in the list. And we can delete an alert as well from here. You can also resize the window if you prefer the alerts window to be a smaller size, and if you're on a larger window you can move the alerts window over to the right hand side, for example, and when you log out and log back in again, it'll remember the positioning of your alerts window wherever you left that. So another area that uses alerts is when we send messages to other internal JobPro users. So if we go into the comms module, we create a new record, we create a message, and I'll actually send myself a message here so we can see it come up on screen. And we click on send, and that'll give me an alert and actually bring the alerts window to the front as well. And we could click on that Obviously, usually this alert will be from somebody else. We click on that and then we can go reply to that message. So that's a useful feature as well. So this alerts functionality would be ideal for customization in relation to other areas of the system that you might like to get alerts or reminders for. For example, purchase orders that should have been received at this stage, invoices that should have been paid, etc. So lots of ideas could be used in here and added into the alerts functionality.